going to get started in about 3 minutes. We'll be setting up. If you don't have a partner, let us know. If you do have a partner, just stand relatively close to them, connect you close. Jump ready? Yeah. Okay, so I got you. Yeah, just move back and we'll get you guys going in about 2 minutes. Make it good? Alright, if you have any shoes on, you can pop them off. Socks are optional, but I will probably go barefoot just because it's pretty wet. If you have anything like bags, purses, you can put it to the side. We're going to start standing, so we're not going to be on the table right away. We're going to do a quick little warm-up. If you already have a partner, you're good to go. If you don't have a partner, raise your hand. You two are partnered up. Yeah. Beautiful. Mike, I got you. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get started in 1 minute. We're gonna start standing, shoes off, socks off, anything like bags, purses, put them right to the side. We have 3 tables right over here. That's all good. get started. Everybody, turn to your partner and say, may I have this dance? There we go. This practice is called comic flow. It was created 15 years ago by Roland. Yeah, I think he's in the back. And this practice is a life-changing, transformative practice for people, individuals, couples. It's based on play, connection, and relational intelligence. We are going to get started with the principle. Before you got the first one, which is permission. Asking if you can have somebody's back, if you can be supportive together. We are going to start with the next principle. I want you to spread out a little bit, show a little bit of room. What about this much space? Yeah, stay with it. Is anybody else looking for a partner? Does everybody have one partner? No two. Yeah. Okay. Arms open wide. Take a big inhale. And then as you exhale, just want you to bring the backs of your hands together. I want you to do that at your own pace. Inhale to exhale. This is a very powerful principle. So we're going to be using a lot of breath, especially when you start to practice. I just want you to feel your body. Maybe see if you can sync up with the person next to you or behind you. If you don't have a partner, you can come right over here to the right side of the grassy knoll. Beautiful. And relax. So that was the second principle, presence. We will be here, we will be connected, we will be around. Now we have polarity. So you're just going to turn to your partner, we go back to back. And not too much, not too little. We're just going to lean against each other. And I can start to play with the levels. We're going to drop a little bit, we're going to connect a little bit. And I want you to go back and forth. Yeah, just kind of feel. Pay attention to the shifting of your weight. Pay attention to the feeling of somebody supporting you. So this has to do with this idea of polarity, where there's this push and pull. We're going to do one more fun activity. One of my favorites, actually. That's so good. All right, and relax. Now we're going to turn to our partner. I'm going to borrow Gabby. I've asked permission for the dance. Right, feel comfortable, dance. I've breathed with you. And now we're going to play a little bit more with the mechanics. So everybody make a scoop with your hands. And I'm going to have one of the partners drop their hands. So one person up. There you go. We're going to use these scoops. There's one on the shoulder, and she is going to send energy into them. And then I'm going to take the other hand and place on the other side. And now I'm just going to go back and forth. There we go. Not too much, not too little. And if you are the person providing the structure, the scoop, give them enough stability that they feel where you're at. If you're the person who is receiving the structure, please respond by letting them know that you're there. So good. Beautiful. And now, let's switch. Provide the scoop, the structure, and you can go back and forth, and I want you to pay attention to the shifting of the person's weight and how what you do affects them and how little energy you can provide when they are effectively on. So this is polarity, push and pull, yin and yang, peanut butter and flour. This is easy. So good. Alright, the last one, this is my favorite. Oh no, I'll let Gabby do this. Gabby, what's the last principle? Play! So on this one, this is going to be kind of silly, but it's okay. We're just going to stand in front of each other, and we're just going to shake. Yeah. Just about 30 seconds, bounce it out, feel the ball to your feet. And you might notice your partner does something that influences you, or you do something that influences them. And one. So good. Alright. Let's get on the table. We went through all the principles. We know the elements of this. It's a combination of acro yoga. We're going to explore shapes. We're going to do a little Thai massage feel to it. There's going to be some connection. And we're going to have a feeling of dancing. This improvisation with moving with the body as if we were dancing on a dance exhibition. If you're going to be a voyager, I want you to assume the position that Gabby is taking. The knees are going to be right at the edge of the table, sitting upright. And if you can sit down, you can see. So this is what it looks like. Cool? And I would encourage you to face this direction. So we're going to be doing that on mirror. You want to get right into the first practice. If you don't have a partner, perfect. So let's start. You're going to have to use your imagination to write out some partners. So, this is first position. The base, the person that's supporting, providing the strength, the structure is going to be directly behind the voyager. Not too close, not too far. There are some nice lines.
Do you guys want to do it? I'm going to grab one more bottle.
No flowers
Help me grab it.
from this side to but you can use our sticks, you can use our hooks. Bases, I want you to put your feet on the table. This is good. Yeah. Kind of have a step foot. And I want you to just bring your feet close to your partner. So you will be using a lot of wrist contact with the feet. You guys remember the scoops? Perfect. Scoops go right on the shoulders. And let's begin with the first movement. Now, with your base, legs go back down. So I want you to bring that position. Circle to connect. The first movement, how we go back. Access the way to warm up the spine and connect to the front. Bottom go to the left. Both of the first thing you do. Presence. The breathing. Two breaths with partner. Let's do it together. Big and deep. Big and high. Low and circle to connect and then mirror you. Starting into the right, we're going to go back up. Really going to circle now. With these scoops to the buttons that I have, if you're the base, you are providing a sense of structure. And you can reverse that direction for the voyager. I want you to have a sense of energy in your core, a sense of energy in the spine, so that you feel it surrendering, but also being engaged, not too tight, not too loose. Let's do that one more time. And this time, I'm going to do this. This time, instead of doing a circle, we're going to make, let's see if you can do something like a figure eight. So you can play with different patterns. So this time, I'll start by taking the voyager at a diagonal and then on the lines. At that diagonal, and we switch to shoulders. So now you have two patterns that you can play with. You can do a circle, you can flip the script and then go into the figure eight. Does that feel good? We're going right to the next. I'm going to show this one first. We're going to do hip curl. So, I'll get on it. going through it. There's energy going through it. It's not stiff, it's not loose, it's like, you do a dance move, like a dance move. Yeah, it's flowy. Let's practice that for about 30 seconds. This is the head cradle. And then we're going to do one more move and we're going to layer it all together and then we're going to play. Okay? Alright, so again, cue, base, hands underneath the triceps. You make a cushion for the back of the crown of the head. I begin by moving to one side and opening. And the voyager, you should feel supported, you should feel safe. Base, we're going to come around and observe. And come back to earth. Beautiful. So there is one little tip that I can give for the base that is going to make the next movement a lot easier. And I'm going to exaggerate so you can see. As I go into head cradle, instead of having the elbows close to the voyager's body, I'm going to open up. Alright, so everybody get into this position because we're going to go right into the next movement. So go into your head cradle position. Hands up, elbows up, and feel how wide your elbows are. Now just release the hands. And now we're going to go into heart opener. I'm just going to base, I'm going to demo first. You're just going to lean back. Voyager will be supported by the base's body and then come back up. Let's do that a couple of times, back and forth. Base, the cue, elbows wide. Voyager, you're going to have a slight arch in the back. And base, be stable as you go back. And
Voyagers, we're making sure that we keep our cores tight. We're not going to give our partners extra baggage, as we'll call it, dead weight. So we're coming up with our partner on the breath.
awesome. And come back to first position. Now we're going to take those three movements, we're going to demonstrate, and we're going to come around and help. So you have the circle to connect, the head cradle, and the heart opener. Another little pro tip on the heart opener, instead of going back, I can also take that to the side. So if you watch here, instead of going to the back, I can move to the side. And now I'm providing a stretch on the opposite side of the body. One hand can provide support, and upright. So we're going to demo the first three movements, circle to connect, head cradle, and heart opener. And then everyone here is going to play with that. Starting with 2 breaths. So we just do We're going to demo first. Starting with an inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. Circle to connect. Remember, this starts the movement. This is always a great place to come back to. For the base, if you can avoid being predictable. We transition right into head cradle. I can start with one arm, two arms behind the head, and now I have the head cradle. From head cradle, since we're already in position with our hands and our body, I can open up. Heart opener. Relax. The heart opener is a good one to take a pause, take a breath, listen, feel your partner and see what the response is. So let's give that a go. Circle to connect, head cradle, heart opener. We're going to come around and see if we can give some help. Yeah. You see it? And make sure that we're transitioning from circle to connect. Maybe we're lowering the arms, maybe we're bringing them back up. All right, everybody, we're gonna play a little game. Come back to first position, hands on the shoulders. We're going to start with 2 breaths. Base. Feel your hands on them. Stay with them. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. One more big inhale. Long exhale. Be with your Voyager. Voyagers, be with your base. Circle to connect. Start to move, circle to the right, circle to the left. Don't lose the connection you just created. Bases, you can play with this space of unpredictability. If you find yourself doing the same pattern, maybe change it up. Figure 8. Reverse circle. Ooh, maybe do a pause. That's always good. Come back to center. Let's go right into head cradle. Hands underneath. Support the back of the crown of the head. And let's start to make the movement a little bit bigger. We can do this by shifting weight side to side, opening up. Show heart opening. You're in a perfect position. Just open up the hands and maybe lean them back. I encourage on the lean back on the table. Take a deep breath. Find a way. Find a way to support it. And work it something that is calm. And back to center. We are now going to switch words. So I'm going to demonstrate. So you can see the 3 moves here.
That's why it was tasting delicious. I was like, oh, is it going to hit?
3 moves. We've got a little bit of variation with that. Now we're going to go on to bigger stretches. So shapes are going to start to happen now. A lot of fun. We're going to demonstrate the entry point into the move. This one is one of my favorites. They're all my favorites. But this is actually one of my favorites. This one's called upper twist. Same position. Voyager, first position, base, behind the Voyager. My invitation is going to be hands to the tricep. I raise the elbow. Voyager, you can create this beautiful line of energy with the hands and the fingers. Dance is very good. I have the triceps. Now, like a picture, so I'm going to demonstrate this. Because I'm going to take a picture and I shift my Voyager and lift. And then, bring it right over the top. Forearm is behind the crown of the head. Hand, mitten, right at the tricep. Take a breath here. Feel. Invite them to come back up. Rotate, other side. Take a picture. Raise. Base, key point, I let the shoulder extend. And you do that by sending your own energy towards that. But providing stability with your torso. By keeping upright and allowing them to find space in the body. Right the center. So let's do that together now. Base, we're going to make 2 mittens, never the triceps, hands overhead. I'm going to mirror you. Rotate your Voyager to your right. You're going to picture, and then leg across the thigh. So, take a breath, come back to center. Rotate to your left. Make sure that they know you're there, and go to the right. Let's play with that movement. We're going to come along with a few tips. So we're going to go right into the left. Here we go. Hands can go up, hands to the triceps. Raise up. And then just play with going back and forth. The beautiful part about this practice is that it is a practice. Just like anything else, you're going to explore how you can move your partner from one side of your body to the other side of the body. Not too fast, not too slow. You have opportunities to pause. Take it. Let those left hands. The same care and attention that you're giving in Circle to Connect, you're going to give that here. Pace, always providing that feeling of support. Voyagers responding.
What are you guys doing this December?
144th. 144th Street. We're going to have a Soulway activation on January.
Okay. Very good. That
So,
was
getting confirmed.
yeah. That would be perfect because we're going to night. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, January. Oh, it's going to be next week.
rotation, and making sure that the version knows that you're there. Alright. We're going to give some pro tips at the top, but everybody looks so great, and I do see a lot of the connection, which is the main thing. I've done acro yoga before and I love it, and this has parallels to it. And I would say one of the biggest differences is that we are going to get to the shapes, but it's about how we get there. And how we actually go to the person, connect to ourselves, and what we're doing. We're going to move on to, actually we have a pro tip. Yeah, we have a tip.
Okay, so my pro tip as a base. So we're not going to do our a lot of times we see the up and going back together because we have it clear the shoulder. And that's a lot of it on your business at all. So what you want to do is get that full body twist so that you can clear the shoulder and allow your arms to slide.
Yes. So as which is what God is saying is the location, I clear the shoulder and I have the space. And then my torso is up there, I'm still carrying, but I'm extended. When I come up, I do some of my arm on my body. And that's a different feel, so I'll move everything around. Let's move on to the next one. This one, I'm going to do two variations of the way to use this called.
Let me see. Everything behind her.
This left? I have this left.
видео не было так тихо.
Все, надо с этого праздника ехать на другой. Так что заканчиваю трансляцию. И я, видимо, на самом интересном сейчас буду уезжать.
Right hand to thigh, right foot. Can we do an experiment? Yeah? Can we do it all? So it's up to them. Head cradle,
I don't know.
heart time, upper twist, replay. And we're going to come around and help. And if we ask to see thigh high, we'll ask to see it. If you want to see something, make it up. Cool? Cool. Here we go.